What is going on, everybody? This is your boy K-Mac, and I am putting this video up a few days early because you guys have been absolutely killing it when it comes to mashing that like button. We hit that 650 mark very, very easily before last Saturday, and I am so appreciative of that, guys. So I want to say thank you guys for watching these videos. Thank you guys for hitting that like button on the last one. If you guys could like this video as well, we very much appreciate it. And as promised, we have another cartoon conspiracy theory that you guys love so much. Today's one is going to be Blue's Clues. Now, if you guys didn't get my hint in the last video, I said obla dee, obla da, or something like that. The I'm Blue song by like Eiffel 65 or whatever it sings. I don't know who sings it. But anyway, that was the clue. You guys may not have gotten it. But today we're going to be talking about Blue's Clues. Now, the theory about Blue's Clues is that Steve, who is the host, who is the actual only person in the show, except for a few exceptions, but they have other people in the show, but he's the usually the only person in the show that's an actual person, is on some kind of LSD or hallucinogen, and that is why he sees what he sees. Now, we all know that dogs and mailboxes and salt shakers and pepper shakers and all things like that can't talk. Basically, what all these are is just basically Steve is just dropping LSD, acid, or something along those lines, and he sits in his house, and like it was just a total crack house, and it's not clean, it's not nice, anything like you see it in the actual show. And he's having these hallucinations. He starts seeing things. He starts like hearing things talk. He starts getting paranoid. He starts seeing voices, and that's basically how all of these inanimate objects come to life. Another thing that's worth pointing out is he's always seeing all these vivid colors and having all these psychedelic colors. Everything's very, very colorful, and that's another very good indication that he is dropping LSD or something like that. If you've ever seen like those scenes in movies or scenes in like that 70s show, for example, when they drop these hallucinogens, they start taking these hallucinogens, there's always like that slow motion, very colorful pinwheel effect. That's basically what people describe it as. I've never done those kind of drugs, and I probably never will because that's not my cup of tea. But that's how people describe them. Basically, they start seeing colorful. Everything's happy. They start laughing a lot. They talk to things that are inanimate objects. And it's just another sign that he is high off his gourd and is zonked, totally zonked. Another thing to point out is he's always singing these little tunes to himself, and he's always kind of giggling about these tunes. He's always like he's singing about the mail time song and all the other lame songs you sang and remember as a kid. And that's another thing that a super high person would do. They think everything's giggly. They're like, oh, the mail's here. It's the mail time, mail time, mail time. And they start saying stuff like that. And that's just another sign that he's just, like I said, he is hallucinating, and he's just balls deep in these LSD and trippy drugs. And it's just really kind of funny when you actually think of it like that. And at the beginning of every episode, there's another thing to point out is he always, quote, jumps into a world. He like looks at a painting or a picture, and then he jumps in that world and spins around. He does that at the beginning of every episode after they declare a theme for the episode. There's all kinds of themes from like safety to etiquette and stuff like that. They're all kind of teaching kids a general theme in every episode. But basically what he's doing is he's basically just staring at a painting, or he's just staring at something on the wall or something in the newspaper, something in a magazine, while he's super, super, super under the influence of these hallucinogen drugs. And he kind of just imagines himself in that world, and that's basically how he gets immersed in that world. And the magazine could be like a magazine about an article about children's safety, and that's why the theme of the day is safety, or something along those lines. So there's article, the one where they learn about cooking in the kitchen. He's probably looking at some kind of ad for some kind of food or a cooking show ad in a magazine he could have been looking at, and that's why they talked about how to properly cook things in the kitchen that episode, or something along those lines. And I just want to reiterate again how all the characters were in his head, and he's kind of imagining them. The only character that could have been real is Blue, which is the actual main character, which is a dog. He could have actually just had a dog, and basically what the theory goes that he is just really, really tripping, and he sees his normal dog, who is just like a normal everyday dog, and he mixes it together with his favorite color, which is blue. So he kind of calls his dog Blue because when he's high, he sees his normal dog that's probably a brown or a yellow or something along those lines. Like a normal dog, he sees it as a blue dog because he's hallucinating and everything's kind of different, and he's off in this weird world, and that's how he sees his dog when he's on these drugs. But that is basically it for this theory, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I very much appreciated when you guys hit that like button. It helps my channel out immensely. And if we could hit 600 likes again on this video, it would be very, very much appreciated. I know we've done it on the last few cartoon conspiracy theories. You guys have been absolutely killing it, and I really, really appreciate it. So you guys can keep mashing that button. Really appreciate it. And if you guys are new around here, you guys, the first video you guys have seen, or one of the few, you guys can feel free to subscribe. I do plenty of these videos on my channel, usually 2 or 3 times a week. I also have a Pokemon Nuzlocke run going on. I also do some other kind of cool things over my channel. Please come check them out. If you guys want to suggest what should be the next cartoon conspiracy theory, also feel free to leave a comment. Tell me which one that you guys would like to see. And but before you do that, please go over to my channel and check out my cartoon conspiracy playlist that's on my channel. Just so you guys aren't suggesting cartoon theories that I've already done. If you guys want to see one and you guys think you want to see it, I may have already done it because I actually have like 35 to 40 of these theories, and I see all the time in the comments people asking for like Danny Phantom or a Fairly Odd Parents, something along those lines, and I've already done those shows, and I wish that they would just go check out the playlist instead of commenting first. But that's it for this time, guys. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, guys, game the fuck on. Until next time, peace out. Alright, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Like I said, very much appreciate you. Drop a like. And you guys can come over and check out some of my other videos on my channel. I do an epic showdown where I check out who would win in a fight to the death between Mega Man and Master Chief. Very cool stuff. Come check that out. Feel free to subscribe. And as always, guys, have a good day and game the fuck on. Until next time, peace out.